Hello beauties, and I'm back with another tutorial. Today's look, I wanted to do a bold lip and kind of a soft neutral eye, but not too soft, not too neutral. So let's get right into it. I've already done my brows off camera. I didn't speed up this video because I did want you to see that it is a process and everything does not happen so fast. It only looks that way because the video is sped up. Now here I'm applying MAC's Soft Ochre as my eyeshadow base. You apply it all over the lid, and I use a flat liner brush to apply it, and then I use this kind of dense fluffy brush by Real Technique just to disperse it all over the lid to make sure it's evenly distributed. Getting ready to apply the eyeshadow, and now here I'm just setting it in place, and I use a nude shadow. Just any nude shadow would do, just to kind of set it in place before you apply the eyeshadow. Now for this makeup look, I used for my transition color, actually for most of the eye look, I use Flame in Love palette by Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, and the color that I'm applying using as my transition color right now is let me see, I think it's Flaming Kisses. I was actually looking at the palette trying to see exactly which color it is, but I think it's Flaming Kisses. And now I'm going over the Flaming Kisses with Savannah Desert. And it creates depth as you go closer to the crease. So again, this is Savannah Desert. It's a little bit darker than the Flaming Kisses. And now for the crease color, I'm using Brownie. These three colors are all from the Flame in Love palette. And the Brownie color is what I'm using going into the crease. I always like to add a little bit more depth into my crease area. And always remember, blending is key. So you want to add that color, and then you want to make sure it's blended really well into the other colors that you've applied. So that means you go back with your fluffy brush. This brush is from Mikasa Beauty. I can't remember the number. I'll have it listed in the description box below. So now for my lid color, I am using Colorpop Super Shock shadows, and the color that I'm using is Prickley Pear for the lid. So I didn't want a really light color. This Prickley Pear is a very pretty kinda reddish, pinkish, shimmery color. And now I'm applying the black gel liner. This is number 77 by Inglot. I didn't want to do a wing liner. I just wanted to apply liner on the lid. But for some reason, I forgot that I didn't want to do a wing liner and started doing the wing. So I just went with it. And again, this is number 77, Inglot. And then I used two different lashes, number 415 and I can't remember the other one, but I doubled up and applied them off camera and then went over them a little bit with just the e.l.f. mascara. And now for the highlight, I did the foundation, highlight, contour, all of that off camera. So now the highlight that I'm using now is MAC's Cheeky Bronze. And then I'm going over it again. This that I'm going over it with is Urban Decay's Illuminator. Everyone loves to shine these days. So I wanted to do the glow. Now for a little bit on the nose, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose. The same thing. The only thing I used on the nose was the cheeky bronze. And now for the under eye. For the color, I'm doing the same thing that I did on the lid. I'm starting off with the Flaming Kisses, and then I'm layering it now, going over it with the Savannah Desert. And the last color that'll go on top is the Brownie, which is now, this is what I'm putting on top, the Brownie, just to kind of give it a little bit more depth to each side. And now for the waterline, I'm using NYX Black Bean Jumbo Pencil. I wanted to keep it black. I started to use the milk, but I stuck with the black. And now just for a little mascara on the lower lashes by e.l.f. And now my favorite inner tear duct highlighter. It's a shadow, but I love to use it as a highlighter. Nylon by MAC. And now I'm using a matte liquid lipstick. And this one is by Nickak. I don't know if it's Nickak, Nickak, New York. And this color is aubergine. It was very pretty in the bottle, and I just bought it and wanted to use it. So I did my look based on these lips. And now let's set it. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Just kind of checking the beat. And voila. Shine bright like a diamond. Thanks for tuning in, beauties. See you in the next video. Bye.